Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Live. Hopefully, we get as many people in tonight as we did earlier. That would be like colossally great. We did really, really well this morning, or not this morning, but this afternoon. Hello, Carol. That I'm confident that we can outdo ours. The channel can outdo itself. We did have a few hiccups, not gonna lie. Some of which were on me because the technology just was not going well. But I promise you that hopefully. What just happened? I promise you that today during live, we are going to see incredible things. I'm trying to. I am going to start off live the same way I started off the last live. Not everybody was here for it. So I'm going to make sure that it gets heard. As you know, there is a pinned comment. Everybody that comes into my live, as you know, there is a pinned comment at the top of my live. I hold everybody to that standard. I will not answer any more questions about my gender or my age. If you ask repeatedly about that information, you're going to find out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, members of my channel or subscribers to my channel, you will notice that on the comment section there are thumbs up and there are thumbs down. If you see a comment that is negative towards me or towards the channel, please click the thumbs down. What that does is it's sort of like the opposite of giving a like, and it will decrease people's ability to see that comment. And I know there's at least 4 comments or 5 or 6 comments out there right now that need thumbs downs. So if you see those, please do that. Also, I am going to be changing, as Carol already knows, the names for, in fact, I think I lost them. The names that we are using, me, Carol, and Abby are going to be using to communicate who needs to be gone and who needs to stay. So that is changing. or already been changed, whatever the case may be. It'll be changed every couple of weeks, at least. But tonight, we have some really incredible zoo exhibits that we're visiting. Towards the end of the live, I will post links to those. Alpha Bravo, do you copy me? Delete that comment. Do you copy Alpha Bravo? Delete what comments? There is no comment being... Carol, no. I'm not deleting any comments. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get started because I am super pumped. I have reworked the live from earlier. So we're going to get into this and enjoy it. This exhibit, we're going to do Amazon and Beyond first. And then we'll move into the other one. This exhibit sits on 27 acres and features over 110 species. This exhibit is divided into the Village Plaza, the Cloud Forest, Amazonia, Atlantic Forest, and Pantanal. The Village Plaza houses a food and gift pavilion, a water feature play area, and then we're going to get into Amazon, or the actual area, but we're going to talk about some of the exhibit stuff. There is a 48,000 gallon fish tank, a 10,000 gallon stingray touch tank, which I'm not sure if that touch tank actually exists. There is a stingray tank, but I don't know if it's a touch tank. A great, incredible anaconda exhibit, and what I think is an even better bat exhibit. And there are at least 3 aviaries. You can visit with monkeys, poison dart frogs, jaguars, but we are going to do a verbal walkthrough of this exhibit. And when you first enter it, you're going to be greeted by a mix of tanks that contain amphibians and reptiles. They include such things as basilisk, baby Orinoco crocodiles, and more. This exhibit opened in 2008, and it cost a whopping 42 million American dollars to build. In the Cloud Forest section, you can visit with golden lion tamarins, black howler monkeys, turtles, and birds share an aviary. There is also a building that has reptiles and amphibians in it. Here you can see, among animals, such as, it's mostly going to be reptiles and amphibians, but you'll see lanceheads, Mexican cantels. If you don't know what a cantel is, These are basically water moccasins. If you live in the United States, you'll be familiar with that snake. Eyelash vipers of different colors. Panamanian golden frogs. These guys are not to be confused with the golden toads that we talked about a few weeks ago. But they're related. A yellow anaconda and tarantulas. And there are other animals as well. Okay, I'm happy you're here, Jurassic Edits. Jurassic Edit X. You will also meet jaguars. Now, as I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, there are two jaguar enclosures, and they're both connected. Deadpool. They're actually connected by a tunnel that goes above your head. So if you visit the Miami Zoo, look overhead and you'll see them. Maybe. They also have an underwater viewing area. Jaguars, if you don't know, are one of the few cats who like the water. And so you might catch them swimming. Not cheetahs. They are not related to cheetahs. There is no holdups. And Ireland? Nope. Fastest land animal is the cheetah. After you visit with the jaguars, there is a aviary. And here you will meet sunbitterns, green jays, and more. No, it's not the fastest land animal. I'm eating cereal. Sugar Crisp. Cheetahs are the fastest. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal. No, somebody asked if jaguars were the fastest, I thought. Anyway, after those aviaries, what did... Is the jaguar the fastest animal? I said no. So, after that last enclosure, oh wait, you will also visit with stingrays, freshwater stingrays. After you visit with the stingrays, The stingrays also house with them gaming lizards, which are really cool. You will also meet Amazon tree boas, and this is in the next section where you'll meet Amazon tree boas. You will see false water cobras, Sicilians, which if you saw my vertebrate video, you would know that those are an amphibian. They are a legless amphibian. You also are going to see bearded lizards as well as a true giant. Well, sort of a giant. The green anaconda. Now, you may remember that at the beginning of my little journey, I mentioned that they had on exhibit baby Orinoco crocodiles. Well, they also have adults. And these crocodiles are critically endangered, and the zoo has hatched. The zoo has hatched 45 eggs, which doesn't sound like a whole lot. But yeah, pretty amazing. You will also meet green anacondas and their cage mates, saki monkeys. And across from the saki monkeys, they have a huge flooded forest tank that is home to freshwater stingrays, pacus, red-tailed catfish, and arapaima. Now, when you leave that building, there is a lake with South American waterfowl in it. It's Saki. It's a grain, Ross, a grain. After visiting with those birds, you then meet one of my favorite animals in the world, the harpy eagle. These guys, you're not just like looking at them, you are surrounded by them on all sides. They can fly over your head. They can fly beside you. It's really cool. But, and you will also meet up with birds and a species of tortoise. Now we are entering the Atlantic forest. And this place is home to giant otters, as well as more amphibians and reptiles. Rob Owens, I really have no idea what you're talking about, dude. But I love you anyway. You're okay, Ross. There are giant anteaters. They also have more reptiles, club-tailed iguanas and four-eyed fish, more monkeys, parrots, porcupines, agoutis, housed with two-toed sloths. There are tamadias, which are arboreal anteaters. You'll meet bats. Now, what's really cool about their bat exhibit is that the bats have two different sides to their enclosure, and there is a tube that connects the bats together, and the bats can zoom back and forth. And there's no glass, so you can actually hear the bats talking to one another. That is the end of the Amazon and Beyond. Next up, we have Burgers Bush. And I am not joking when I say that I thought, I have no idea what this exhibit is. Yes. Yes, I do, Ross Lynch, actor fan. This exhibit, I am not lying when I say I've seen a lot of rainforest exhibits, and I'm really, really believing that Europe does a better job with their rainforest exhibits than anywhere. Like, it blows my mind. I watched 5 videos of this place. The birds. Like, that's what immediately grabbed me, was the sound of the birds. This is a rainforest exhibit that sprays down. Yes, it is in Denmark. A ton of water at night, like gallons, over a gallon of water, like around 20,000 gallons of water a night is what I read. I don't know if that's true or not, but they get as much as 4 times the precipitation that the Netherlands gets in a year. Okay, Ross Lynch, actor fan. The animals that you can see at this place include freshwater rays, catfish, tilapia, amphibians, bats, small clawed otters, aardvarks, over 50 species of bird. This exhibit covers 1.5 hectares or 3.7 acres of indoor rainforest. It is incredibly richly planted. It is beautiful. It's like walking into a botanical garden. According to Zoolex, this exhibit is home to animals from Asia, Africa, and South America. It is 150 meters long, or 462 feet long, 95 meters wide, or 311 feet wide, and 20 meters high, or 65 feet high. And it stays between 22 to 24 degrees Celsius, or 71 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It has a total of 15,000 square feet. 15,000 square meters, or 161,458 feet in total space. It opened in 1988. And did I mention that it includes a waterfall? There are literally decomposers, working decomposers inside this place, and we're going to talk about those a little bit later. There are around 15,000 individual plants within this exhibit. 15,000. Now, it's said that they were manatees. In all of the videos, I never saw manatees. I never saw capybaras. I never saw the caiman. But I did see birds. This thing legit has bananas growing in it. There is ginger, wild ginger growing inside this place. There is papaya growing in this place. They have leafcutter ants. You can cross one of those like suspension bridges that you walk across, and it's just like a rope that you're walking on. There are birds all over the place. Free-flying birds. I was not prepared. Papaya. I was not prepared for this place at all. There are literally rivers or streams inside of this place with actual fish in them. There are free-flying bats, little bats and big bats. Some of the pools have pacu, red-tailed catfish, cichlids, and turtles. There are free-roaming lizards. There are tortoises. It looks like the kind of exhibit that you could literally spend all day inside and never, ever leave and still not see everything. And in another pool, they had huge plecostomus or plecos, more cichlids, and what looked like some really good-sized freshwater stingrays. There are green anacondas. There's a species of hornbill. This is the type of place that you have to look everywhere, or I promise you, you're going to miss something. There are even mushrooms growing in this place, as well as snails and frogs. I can confirm that there are literally, like I said, bananas growing in this place. It has scarlet ibis, and I can also confirm that there are aardvarks and fruit bats. Now, green iguanas also wander around this place. I did not see any signs of manatees. They may have moved them because I know they have manatees in another exhibit that at some point we will feature in this video or in this live or in my lives at some point. Guys, we have 8 people in live and only 7 likes. What is up with that? Now, nope. We're up where we need to be. Now, earlier today, I found all kinds of videos. Spiny, you are loved, my man. You are loved. Your comment, though, not so much. Fact, you might end up Hey, Carol. I think Spiny the Spino might end up needing a lemonade. I am not finding the videos. I was just keep an eye. Hi Zdrex. I can't find. Nope. I don't. I have a really bad memory. So that is a video that somebody else posted. It takes you through some of Burger Bush, and it lets you get a feel for the exhibit. Really, really cool. Oh, that sucks. How about this? How about this? You eat big backs? Drex, that is so cool. I don't know what that is, but you are loved. I'm not doing that. I'm not pushing anything on anything. Am I a Gen Z? I have no idea. Hold on, Captain E.T. Carol, can you please give Wii U gamepad and Zdrex a lemonade, please? They really, really need lemonades. What is done? No. Please do it. No, actually, as I love Zdrex, as much as I love him, his comments can you please and Wii U gamepad, I'm not doing anything. So you can either stop and enjoy live, or you can join Zdrex. If there is a lag on my channel, it's too bad. It really is. Buy Jurassic Edit. Oh, wait. Jurassic Edit X. Hold up. Hold up. Whoops. I think I got it right. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. So that is the video name and the guy that, or the channel that it's on. It's Burgers Bush is the name of the video. And his channel name is GP.product. Now, there's a lot of videos on his channel. But, yeah. Hi, Axel the Wolf. You are most welcome, sir. One thing I will not tolerate on my channel is swearing. Don't swear. I have kids in my life. They don't need to hear that stuff. Hi, Joy. Welcome to my channel. Carol, we have another one. Needs a lemonade. I don't know his name, but my channel is all about nature. We talk about zoo exhibits, a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you, Carol. Sorry, guys, but I'm like, I don't mean to snack in front of you. Zdrex was timed out. I don't know. Carol, do you remember how long we timed that guy out? Probably 86 seconds. Or 86,000 seconds. 24 hours. Yeah, 24 hours. That's the prize for coming into my live and acting up. But he's welcome to come back as long as he behaves. Neither do I. Well, unfortunately, he can be back next time, maybe. Well, if I were you, I sure wouldn't follow his example. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing okay. We have had a very, very interesting week. Yeah, that is a very good question, Captain ET. A very good question. How do we know that? Mini drift leave? Hey, Tutu, MSM. What's that tutu about? Do you dance? You have a male vegan teacher? That's pretty cool. Because I know that sure isn't me. I had really good corned beef and cabbage the other day. Well, corned beef anyway. Definitely not vegan. I know it's not a compliment. But I've been told I gotta be nicer. Am I being nicer? Carol and Marie? Captain ET, am I being nicer? I'm trying to be. Oh, I'm glad I'm being nicer. Oh, look at this. Somebody left me a note. You know, MSM gang, I think you need a hug. MSM gang, do you need a hug? Here. Now, Carol, you can't get rid of him till he gets his hug. There you go. There's your hug. I understand that you're frustrated. It's okay. We all get like that sometime. Is the weather bad? I bet you it's been gray and cloudy all week, huh? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Carol, you can get rid of him now. He needs some lemonade too. I'm good, Random Shorts. How are you? Guys, I was sitting there trying not to laugh the whole time. As many as I need. That's good. I don't want to pass out any lemonades, really. Actually, what I really want is to give somebody a prize. Now that would make my day. Oh, thank you, Random Shorts. Just don't take my stuff. I don't know if that's a thing, but so do I. The more sour, the better. Did I lay it on just a little bit too thick with MSM? You know, that could be my trademark. Gang of MSM, thank you. You're so sweet. But didn't my moderator just give you a lemonade? Yes, she did. So, goodbye. You know, actually, I'll let you stay. He can stay until it gets mouthy again. We'll give him a second chance. You can't. Gang of MSM. I'm built like Hercules. On steroids. Please don't sit on a lionfish. They really hurt. You know, Gang of MSM, I still think you need a hug. Here. You can't donate, Random Shorts. Here. No, there's no shame in this chat, in this live. Hey, everybody, the gang of MSM needs hugs. Everybody give him hugs. Everybody give him love. And Ethereal Workshop, too. They need hugs. Everybody give them hugs. We're going to fill the channel with love. Because I said, because it's my live, I don't know. I had to see your messages that weren't necessarily so nice. I'm just giving you some love. No, I don't. Do I eat babies? No, I don't eat babies. Because I don't want to give them kisses. Kissing strangers is weird. Hello, William. Wait. Yeah. He needs Carol. Ethereal Workshop gets a prize. Oh, thank you. But next time he needs to be reported. Random shorts, that's enough. Don't worry about it. No. You know, I'm trying to be nice. Oh. I've done that. Yeah, it has been. And I haven't had to lift a finger. Stuff. Random shorts. Do not flood my channel. Carol. I got him. Maybe. Oops, I can't do that on this. random shorts, any more of that, and you get a hug. Maybe a lemonade if you're really good. You don't want a lemonade. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. How am I cursed? Captain E.T., what do you mean I'm cursed? My day's been good. You don't know that, William McCall. You don't know that. I could be. Are you saying I'm possessed, Captain E.T.? Just because I haven't jumped down anybody's throats this week? I got told that I was too mean, that I needed to be nice. I am being nice. Yes, I do. William McCall, I do know what it's like to live with spirits. And my name is Nature Dude. I took a fart? Whose did you take? That sounds really, really painful. William McCall, no need to be rude. Well, that's not taking a fart. You know, I find onions work really bad. Random shorts. Do not spam my channel. Oh, look at that. The gang of MSM is back. William McCall. Random shorts. I'm incredibly nice. You know what? I'm sorry, guys, but at this point, if you are not a subscriber, bye-bye. Did it do it? Yes, it is. Well, no, not really. Yeah, there's because we were getting punks. I hate to do that because I feel like there's good people that might want to come in. I'm not so sure that some of those were kids. I'm sure some of those were kids, but Got it, William. Carol, you can eat. Oh, it's so peaceful. I don't. I judge based on actions. For the most part. It sure is. And we have a lot of variety on any given day in this channel, that's for sure. I want to see what happens if I take it off of subscriber only. Yeah, and it goes for everybody. Yeah, exactly. Marie, that's what I would like to know, but I'm still a little bit leery. It's almost like, Carol, MSM reminds me of Michael. The short dude doesn't come back. What short dude? Maybe. Should I test it? You know what? I don't care if he comes back. Honestly, I'm a changed man. Not. I'm still the same mean cuss. You don't see Godzilla up there. But if they subscribed, they'd still be in here. I really want to find out. I'm going to test it. Oops, excuse me. Only during subscriber only chat. That's how I do it. If you haven't been a subscriber for more than 20 minutes, you don't get the chat. She's eating and chatting. Marie, how's your boyfriend doing? Odd question, I know. No, we're not giving out names. Remember, we don't ask names. I don't want to know what a girl's life is like. I got enough problems with my own life. Bye, Captain E.T. And you should be. Hi, Shabala Perez. How are you? I'm great. We are just chatting. Just chatting. Hopefully the weather holds out wherever you're at. Yep, she can. Or I shouldn't say she. Sorry. Sorry. They can, yes. The weather went away. I don't think that's a good thing. I think you need the weather to be around all the time. That's okay. I took us off of subscriber only because I was curious what would happen. Shabala Perez, check my pinned comments. I think it's still up. I don't ask you. I'm hoping maybe the drop This pinned comment wasn't up 2 weeks ago. Food. I like to eat food. Whatever I can find. Cheesecake, fried dumplings, steamed dumplings, bao, tacos, burritos, corn dogs. No, I don't really like corn dogs. Pizza. Peanut chicken. Pandas. No, I don't eat pandas. Sorry. Watermelon, cantaloupe, fried chicken, grilled chicken, crepes, pancakes, blueberry pancakes, bacon. Panda Express is good. But I really wasn't talking about Panda Express. I was being funny. Doritos. I like Doritos too, but in moderation. Tacos are good. I like meatloaf, turkey, stuffing. This really isn't food, noodles. Oh no. No, hamburger helper, no. I like to take egg noodles or pasta, boil it up, drain it off, and then put lots of butter in it, and then sprinkle it really heavy with Parmesan cheese, and then sprinkle it really heavy with pepper, and just down that stuff. Exactly. It's okay to not like all types of food. Yep. Because there is definitely food that I'm not going to eat. My dream pet? Everything? Are you kidding me? Everything. Bye, William. I have all of my pets behind me. I even have a pet dragon. This is Fred. He's going to be president someday. Yep, Fred's going to be president. You know, I've always wondered what it would be like if toys really came to life when nobody's looking. Since I have a bunch of these toys around my room or on my shelf, could you imagine? Yeah. Like, Night in the Museum or Toy Story. Could you imagine the noise in my room at night? Of course, I don't know what the aquatic animals would do, but crazy. Toy Story or Toy Story, does it happens in Toy Story? And Night at the Museum. Bye. Have a great evening. Indian in the Cupboard was a toy? I didn't realize that. I've never seen the movie. I guess I need to. I didn't even think of Small Soldiers. Okay. A hundred? 1,190 subscribers. We are, do you realize we are 10 away from 1,200? Do you realize that? Kareem Gamer. No, I can't because I don't do shoutouts. Do not spam my channel, please. Please don't spam my channel. Kareem, I asked nicely. Carol, I'm not feeling the love right now. No, don't report him. He doesn't need to be reported. He needs a lemonade. Yeah, but we need to be. Never mind. I don't know. I gotta think. Welcome back. It's okay. don't always give people 3 tries, so... And I did ask him to stop more than once, so... I'm not going to fret. Like I said, he might learn his lesson. Not to come into my live and spam. I have no pets. Yeah, he did. Thank you. Without them, I couldn't see you. Taking suggestions for animal profiles. Or full for now. Carol, I can't. Am I taking suggestions for animal things? For doing videos? Is that what you're asking, D-Man9FP? My day is going good, Came on Pause. How's your day going? I can always take suggestions. But I'm not necessarily looking for suggestions, but that's okay. Hi, I love fries and more fly and sorry, I love fries and more fries. I need a piece of paper. Give me a second. Oh, I've been sitting too long. These old bones is dead. What? Venom. Her name is Venom. Aw. Okay. D-Man 9FP, I'm ready when you are. Oh, Carol. I had a Venom. No, she's a sweet kitty. Me too. I need paper because I think DM. Oops, it's not working. Is that the right name? I feel like it's not. I'm somewhere. By the way, just a reminder, if you hear little kids, or if you hear a little kid during live, don't say anything. Just shh. See, yeah, that would not be a good thing. If I had a cat that was doing that, they would have to be locked up. Also, if you see a shadow behind me, shh, I don't want to know. Seriously, don't say anything. D-Man, oh, I'm sorry. I mistyped your name. Sorry. Ghost in the Closet. We did that one. Didn't we do that? The Great-Eared Nightjar? Carol, isn't that the one that you had me do? I may have already done that one. D-Man9FP, you're my subscriber that likes aquatics, right? No, I am not a comedian. I'm better at my sarcasm. You should see the exhibit that we were talking about today, it's at a zoo called Burgers Royal Zoo or something like that. They have a rainforest, and they have like made rivers and pools, and the fish, it looks natural. It is so incredible. It's mostly like South American, African fish, maybe Asian fish, but it is so amazing. I don't tell jokes. I flunked out of funny in school. I mean, the jokes that I know, I learned in college and lab in my the film class that we had to have, and they were blonde jokes, and some of them were kind of offensive. So I don't tell those jokes. It looked like they had pretty good sized placos and some pretty good sized freshwater stingrays. But I was like loving it. That's an animal I should do. I should do Plecostomus. It's a European zoo. They also have, they call it the mangrove, and they have like a ring of water around this clay area. Yeah, so I've heard. I could do a whole year of lives just on the invasives that are in Florida. It's crazy. Yeah, I've never been to the Georgia Aquarium. They also have cichlids, is my understanding. Yeah, unfortunately. So a friend of mine was saying that if you get rid of what I call meat trees, what is their actual name? Something pear. Um, oh, I can't think of what it's called. But in the state of Indiana, if you get rid of that tree, they will give you a tree. Or somebody will. I forget who's doing it. No, it's not Japanese pear. Now I gotta look it up. See what happens when I get calorie Bradford pear. That's the name of it, Bradford pear. Invasives are a thorn in my side. And people think I'm mean because I seriously just want them gone. See, though, that is not a good reason to have something like that around. My dad planted a burning bush, and I told him it's invasive, but he won't get rid of it because he likes it. It seems to have, yeah. I got to remember that trick. The one that gives me the most heartache around here is Oriental Bittersweet. I don't think so, Marie. But then again, it's interesting that in some places bluegill and largemouth bass are considered invasive. So there's that. Yep, gray squirrels too. The eastern gray. I was watching a show on TV just recently. It was called Fruit Truck Wars or something like that. And the people's gimmick were fish. Their product came from lionfish. Because people catch it and they cook it and sell it. And there's a kick in the government for us to eat more invasives. Well, black squirrels can be a melanistic form of fox squirrels or other fox squirrel species or other squirrel species. So it's hard to say. But yeah, at Great America out here in Illinois, there are black squirrels. But I think those are just native fox squirrels. What's interesting is we had red squirrels, the pine squirrels, that were coming up, and this year I have seen none of them. We were seeing them almost every day for like a couple summers, and now they're just gone. I don't know if the hawks got them all or what. That maybe I should do. What is that tree called? Pepper tree? Brazilian pepper tree. Carol, if you want, you can, well, I'm only going to be on probably for another 15 minutes. I'm not, Marie, I'm not saying that they're not invasives, because that's possible. We did, just as a reminder, before I forget, because, that's a thing. Tomorrow's live. What the heck? Is going to be on it happens. We have a family birthday tomorrow. So I may have to cancel one of the lives, probably the 1 p.m. Okay. Westfield Black Squirrels. Hello, welcome back. We are going to be doing Extinct Animal Heath Hen at 1 p.m. if I am able to. And then at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are doing the quagga, also an extinct animal. And then on March 25th at 1 p.m., instead of having our exhibit focus at 1 p.m., we are going to have a special guest. So, whoo-hoo! And we will be having an interview. So probably what will happen is I will ask questions, and then they will respond, and then when we're done, you guys can ask questions. And then later that day, this is on Tuesday, by the way, we will do Kingdom of the Night at the Henry Dorley Zoo, and then Siberian Aviary, and I'm not sure what zoo that is at. We will also be looking at wildlife rehabbing, talking about when it's okay to help and when it's not okay to help. And then Learn to Care Boreal Owl at 1 p.m. And then Snowy Owl at 6 p.m. And that'll take us into next week. The week after that is April. And we will be doing Tuesday will be habitat focused chimney smokers. That's going to be a very awesome live. Then on Friday, we are doing Learn to Care African Manatee and Learn to Care Dugong. And then we will be doing the Chester Zoo to Do April 5th and the Henry Villas Zoo April 5th at 7 p.m. And I think that wraps up the 2 weeks upcoming. I need to put the lives up on here. Or not the lives, but the videos for the week. I had that somewhere. Anyway, guys, any questions? Because I forgot to ask that. Any questions on future stuff? Anything at all? Sorry, guys, about the camera shaking. My foot hit the camera. Okay, well, we are so close to 2 hours. I'm just going to let the 2 hours go. I am going live on Saturday, possibly at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Otherwise, it'll be 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Me too. Actually, no, I have a video to do yet. I got paid to babysit. And he's a super easy kid to babysit. But it has put me so far behind. Ugh. Okay, guys, you know what? I am not going to make it the entire hour because I got work to do. Thank you for coming in. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Have a good night.